Welcome to the new episode of the Weekly Gig. I am Sam, your host, followed by my backup boys, Eddie and Sighted.
That's a boy.
Sounds so enthused.
Yeah, that was a really great intro. Sam has COVID.
I had a mild case of the COVID.
Just a mild.
Yeah, it was mild. Definitely mild. The fucking horror stories I heard about it, I definitely got none of that.
He's
What's
a
the
lucky
worst
boy.
thing?
Well, the worst thing for me personally is not being able to smell my own poop.
That's the worst?
It's bizarre. I don't like it. I would love to be able to smell my poop and my farts. It's just you can't with COVID. Well, in my case, Melanie can smell. So
What
that was
about your
lovely.
food? Well, I guess same thing. Poop food.
what?
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, mild. All right. The whole, did you want me to like explain that I like everything?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
We all saw the Demon Slayer movie too
Oh,
before
yeah.
he had COVID.
Well,
Yeah,
while
that is
I
true.
pretty much while I had it, but
He was contagious.
yeah, we went in a car together for probably like how long do you think we were in the car together? Probably like 3
Well,
hours max.
It was 3 hours there and back, and we made a couple of stops around town. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But it's fine. He didn't show symptoms. None of us. Nobody else got sick.
I actually showed symptoms the next day when I saw my 65-year-old parents and my disabled sister. That was actually that's where most of my regret lies. Seeing them when I started showing symptoms, because 2 days prior to seeing my parents, I got a negative rapid test. So I was like, yay, I'm good. We can see each other, Mom. And we went out to eat. We had a good time. I was fatigued. I fucking felt like I was going to pass out. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting the cold. It can't be COVID because I got a negative test. So I'm just going to ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, you can always wake up with like a sore throat if it was
Yeah.
colder out, left the window
I thought for
open.
sure it was like allergies or something, because this is around the time where you just feel like shit and it's like, whatever, I don't care. And I was taking it as like, I have bad allergies. I'm not feeling great, whatever. But,
It happens to the best of us.
that negative test really, I was really trying to believe it. But as the days went forward, I was like, something isn't right. This
you
is
know, you try to be safe.
huh?
I said you try to be safe, but
Yeah,
the
I-
test still got you.
I was at work for like, because that was a Sunday that I saw my parents, and then I went to work the next 2.5 days, and those 2.5 days were so difficult to get through. Not because I was like throwing up sick or anything. I was just so sore. I felt like I've been exercising a bunch, and I just was so tired and so like I felt like I could just go to sleep on the work I was doing. I just felt so, yeah, like just no energy. And I was like, okay. And on top of it, the way I felt, it was just I felt a way that I've never been able, like I've never felt it before, ever. It was so different that
You got lucky.
I just can't describe. COVID is definitely new. It's a new virus. Because I just never experienced the type of symptoms I felt. I just never felt that way at work. So I was like, okay, I probably have COVID. So I came to that conclusion Wednesday evening. So I was like, I'm going to leave. I'm just going to go get another test. It sucks because I feel it made me feel like bad. Like, yeah, I'm leaving again. Oh no, got to go get another test because I'm fucking feeling so weird. And positive. Had to tell my parents to fucking go get tested. It was a mess, but so
Yeah.
we're the COVID house now for a little bit,
Yeah, his girlfriend also got it.
of course, because I
I'm glad you
breathed
got
into
a
her
test,
mouth
though.
at night. Apparently, So, yeah.
That's good.
No, it didn't take her long to get it either.
But
No,
other
I
than
bet.
the sick,
Huh?
other than the sick, the whole Demon Slayer movie trip was fun. It was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
We got a
Good-
bunch
good
of
time.
books. We saw a really good movie.
The movie was
What
so good.
It was so good. It was. We thought it was over, and then they were like, "Actually, there's a half an hour left," and that's where all of our budget went to.
Yeah. This
Bro,
next,
that
you're not going to be able.
amazing.
You have to remember to breathe while you're watching it because it's so fucking good.
You have
So
to use your
action packed.
Demon Slayer breathing techniques,
Oh yeah,
or else you'll
through
die.
it. It's so good. Do we spoil it or do we? Do we just
No, it's fine. But it's really good. Definitely recommend
Go
watching
watch
it.
now?
Please
Right
watch it.
now.
If you aren't comfortable in theaters, like definitely figure out a way to stream it as soon as you can.
Put two
Legally.
masks on.
Legally.
Get the fuck in the theaters. It's a great theater experience.
It's a
Oh,
really
for
good
sure.
time. Yeah, I mean theaters are definitely worth it. And I'm glad that the theater that we were at, they had really nice distancing. When I ordered the tickets online, they were like, "Yeah, we're going to separate everybody. Nobody's going to sit in the seats next to you." It was great. I was kind of surprised when they sat people right behind us because they could easily have just breathed on us, but it's fine. It worked. It worked out. They were chill people. It was great.
But like I said, there wasn't a lot of breathing near the end, so you're fine.
That's a good point.
You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to breathe, not because you're sick, because you fucking can't. You can't hold on to your seat hard enough. It's so good.
Hold your breath, baby.
That
Yeah,
first
Ufotable
villain,
does a
fuck
great
him.
job.
Fuck him. The second villain, oh, clench your butt.
Ooh,
Because
baby.
it is good.
Yeah, I fucking loved it for sure.
It was great.
What's
The
something?
tickets
Hold on.
were cheap too.
Let's go around and say one thing we didn't care for.
Well, the biggest thing, and I mean, it's everybody's complaint,
probably
is the
gonna agree.
CGI.
Yep.
There's a little bit of CGI toward the end of the first villain, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
And I mean, they used it a lot, but also that's something that would be really hard to draw. And I'm glad if it was like a budget thing, I'm glad they saved it for the second half. Like,
Yeah. So
if they had
yeah.
if they had to cut corners, it's worth it because it's not even that bad, but
No.
it is definitely noticeable.
It's not even considered bad in my opinion. It's just you can definitely tell like, okay, a lot of lack of something, but what could you possibly add to it to make it look better? Like it's just
Yeah,
it
it looked good for what it was.
you'll understand. It's just and if you are like weirdly disappointed, like really disappointed in it, don't worry. Don't worry. The ending's so good, you'll forget about it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if it was just our theater, but at first, one of the characters' voices when they talked sounded like weird. I don't know if I was just being picky.
what character?
Honestly, I don't even remember, but I think it might have just been like the speakers in the theater.
It could have been. I mean, everything that I heard when we were watching it sounded fine to me.
It was just at the beginning
Mm.
when I noticed it, when it was like there's no other sounds. So, whatever. It's it's fine. I'm just nitpicking at this point. I love how
okay.
there was a demon that put everybody to sleep, and he made the mistake to put the one person that can actually fight in their sleep asleep.
It's true. But like,
The way they were fighting, like
He's the only one that didn't wake up. He's just like, fuck it.
but that whole
Pussy.
part of the movie where they were figuring out how to wake up and
Oh,
what's his fucking
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro? I don't know how to say
Tanjiro.
it.
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Fuck it. Yeah, that's his name now. Thank you. When Tangerine was like figuring out how to wake up, like just the story that he was put into in his sleep or whatever, like his dreams, that was fucking good. On like, oh, so good. And
Yeah.
the way he figured out how to get out of it, like that
was
that is
awesome.
such good writing. Like, just such a good idea to wake up, and the fact that he had to keep doing it. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Watch. All right.
Yeah,
Yes, please watch
I mean, 100% easy. Just watch it. It's worth it. Like,
Yeah.
right now
fucking-
is a high time for anime.
Okay,
Oh,
Hunter.
for sure.
Shut up, Hunter. What's something you disliked?
No, honestly, the same fucking thing. It's just like the CGI. I felt like the first like half of the movie just easily could have just been part of the show and didn't need to be a movie. But as soon as I hit like the second half, I'm like, yeah, this definitely needed to be a movie in theaters.
Yeah.
'Cause it was fucking beautiful.
All right. Now, something I disliked, very, very small nitpick, didn't really hinder the movie at all for me. I got past it pretty easily, but I didn't care for the constant corniness. It's good in some places, but like it just felt, and I understand it's a movie too. It's a movie. They tried to pack it in, but like just the corny jokes constantly, just
Yeah.
it kept making me roll my eyes. I don't know. That it
What?
and again,
what-
it wasn't like, a deal breaker for me or anything. It was
What's
just
an example?
like
Like when they were all flying around Rengoku, like,
Here's
yeah,
a-
he's the best.
here's a good
and they all like
fucking-
looked funny.
this happens throughout the whole movie. Like I said, like they just keep doing it, and it's like whatever. I just kept kind of ignoring it. And it was still amazing, but like the very ending, it was such a impactful moment. Like it was just like a lot was happening, and they were experiencing something so like crazy, and they still found a way to like put corny ass like ha 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 ha, like I don't know, like I feel like humor didn't need to be in that moment. Like at the
It was
very,
also
I'm talking about
probably
the,
made worse
very
because we were
end.
in a public place with like a lot of people that laughed at stupid shit,
yeah, they
Yeah.
laughed at every
which
corny
makes
joke.
which makes it worse.
It does make it
Um,
worse. It does, and if I
Because
was
like
watching
something
it,
that would just be in passing, like all of a sudden it's a big deal.
yeah, and it's like I would have just ignored it and probably been fine anyways. Like, but I don't know. Just, and the biggest complaint I have is like that part at the end, especially like when something so like impactful is happening, and then at the very end they're just like they're trying to get the audience to laugh. Also, it's like, come on, leave it out. Like I like the sad. Also, it doesn't need to be constantly
Yeah.
overturned
When
with humor.
Inosuke was having his moment, somebody in the back was like, "Aw," and it just made me want to
Yeah,
die.
yeah, that did too.
It was pretty bad. But
It isn't.
all in all,
yeah,
the
it's so-
experience wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. First of all, the theater wasn't that packed. Like, I've seen My Hero Academia movies and the Dragon Ball Super movies, and like every seat was filled up. This one wasn't too bad, and there wasn't like that many of the the jokes that everybody's made leading up to it. Nobody went Eren Yeager.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking
There was one
used their
moment.
Sharingan.
What was that soundbite that someone used?
Oh,
Like just
no,
randomly?
no, it was somebody's phone went off, the Android. Like
Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum.
3 seconds into the movie, he's here. It's so bad.
It was funny.
And then we saw a TikTok the next day of it happening at the same exact spot, which was weird.
Yeah. So I
true.
feel like it was fucking it was someone's phone going off, obviously, but I feel like it was intentional timing
purpose.
because it was right when it got quiet. Right when it got quiet.
It probably was
Hit it.
intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the people behind us made a joke. The same. I think Connor also made the same joke whenever he was telling himself to fight. Tanjiro, he was like trying to wake himself up, and he's like Tatakae, Tatakae, and then they made the Attack on Titan joke where Eren looks in the mirror and he goes Tatakae. So that was cool. And then we left the theater and they said it again, but it's fine.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I
And
mean,
they
it was,
said it again.
yeah, they were like, Tatakai.
Yeah.
The highlight of that movie, well, maybe not the highest of highlight, but one of my favorite parts of the movie experience was we were on our way out. I had to pee pee, and Sam also had to pee pee. So we went into a bathroom. There was one person in one of the urinals. He walked away, so I was like, sweet. I don't have to worry about anybody. I have pee anxiety, but nobody else was there, so I was like, sweet, I can actually go pee. Sam went into a stall because he didn't want to pee near me. As soon as I started peeing, somebody else did end up walking in, standing at a stall, and then 3 seconds go by, and then they were standing at a urinal, and then 3 seconds go by, and then in the silence, we just hear coming from one of the stalls.
Bruh.
We heard the bruh.mp3 sound effect. And guess who played that sound effect?
Guilty.
It was... And me and the guy that were both peeing in the urinal started dying. Because, like...
I am a comedic genius. What can I say?
It was so funny. Me explaining it didn't do it justice, but it was great. Bruh.
Yeah, I wasn't even there, and I still laughed.
I was about to play it
Yeah.
again, but my phone died.
Oh,
As the
that's what
video
that
loaded.
was.
No, like right now.
Yeah.
You heard something?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll insert it in
yeah.
post.
Yeah.
In boost.
So that was great. What else did we do? We went shopping. We all got books, which is surprising because like none of us ever buy books, but we all bought books.
I mean, they're comics and manga.
Comics Among Us. So,
Fuck you.
I never buy books. I actually started buying books recently, and I guess so is Sam. We're a bunch of little nerds now buying books. Have you guys read any of your books yet?
I'm trying to, I'm getting a little collection going of shows that are near and dear to my heart. And one of those series isn't going to be Naruto because there's like 800 books, I'm sure. So fuck that. But
They do have like the 3-in-1s, but they're not as cool as getting every volume.
I like the originals, and I started my collection with Tokyo Ghoul, best show ever. I don't know where to go from there. I might like start The Promised Neverland or something. But isn't that like a shit ton of books also?
It's like I think there's like 18 or 19 out right now.
Oh boy, never mind. I don't know.
It's not that much.
Well, Naruto's like 80, so
Yeah. No,
Um,
I'm probably gonna just pass on that.
yeah, for the most part, I'm mostly just buying like volume 1s of series, and then like as time goes on, when I have more like disposable income, then start like buying the rest of them. But I'm just making like a little catalog of what I want to start collecting, so then I know
yeah.
for like a nice little bookshelf, you know?
Yeah, like for me, all like the manga I have, it's very little, but it's just like either shows or games that I like, so I just have it just to have it, to like look at like a collection.
Yeah, like I bought Mob Psycho Volume 1. I don't know if I'll ever read it, to be honest. I'll probably flip through it. It has a really cool cover. It's part of it's like glossy and part of it's not. But I do plan on buying all of them. But I just bought the first one to have, and then I'll remember what I need to get. What else did I buy? I bought like 3 books. I bought JoJo's Part 1, Volume 1. Of course, the hardback ones. I wish we had the paperback, but over here in the US, we are only getting these nice, like super supreme quality hardbacks, which is fine. But I know some, like in France or whatever, they have Part 7 like physical volumes, which I'm jealous. But it's all in French, so can't read it.
Didn't you take French? Or no, you took Spanish. Never mind.
Yeah, I took a bunch of Spanish, but I still was. It wasn't like I'd have a hard time understanding what's going on. I also got Berserk Volume 1, which I've mostly read it, and it's really good. I'm kind of upset because now I'm just going to have to buy the rest to like actually read it because there's no good anime adaptation. So I'm just going to have to read it, which means I'm going to have to buy a shit ton of books. But it's worth
gonna
it.
Be expensive.
The girl at the counter when I bought it was like super into Berserk. She's like, "You're gonna love it." It's like, that's cool. One of his eyes are closed, and I don't know why. Also, the main character's name is Guts, and that's sweet.
Good.
Let's talk about
Guts.
our experience at FYE.
At FYE.
Is that what it's called? Isn't that where we went?
Yeah.
We went to that once, yeah. That was one of the stores.
Well, where we
did
bought
you have like an?
where we bought the other books at the mall.
That was Books A Million.
Oh,
Yeah. FYE is mainly like music.
awkward. Well, yeah, that was a fun experience that we had there. Yeah, fuck the workers. Them doing their
Their
job. I knew you were gonna have
they
a problem.
actually have to do that.
Yeah. One of
I
them
was the last one.
probably a fucking manager. Probably had to fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They had their whole like spiel about joining the rewards, and they're like, you can get books as soon as they come out.
But
So
what
like
was,
they did it to Hunter.
that was what
What?
was funny because they kept doing it as we were standing
They
1 foot from
have
each
to,
other.
Though.
They did it to Hunter, and then they did it to Sam, and the other person called me over, and they started doing it, and I was like, you don't have to worry about that. I heard it from the other two guys, because like it's like a 2-minute long thing that they're explaining.
I know, it was so long. And then didn't she keep going?
Well, yeah, she was like, well, for Berserk, it's like,
Yeah.
because I know there's a lot.
And the guy
I
that
was like-
reined me out, like he like thought me and Eddie were like laughing at Hunter, like getting the talk, and he like noticed. So when I went up next to cash out, not cash, whatever, fuck you, and he just like he wouldn't talk to me. Like he started his thing, he started his normal fucking speech or whatever, and I said no to it quickly. Like the moment he stopped talking, like in between
No
the sentence,
thanks.
I was like, no thanks. And he just he had enough. Like he didn't say another word to me. He just gave me my
I guess-
receipt and didn't look at me when he did it. And I
Mine
walked
wasn't
out.
that bad.
Well, you went up to the lady and then she
Yeah.
was fine. She didn't hear.
She loves Berserk.
Yeah. The lady seemed better than the guy did. He didn't take that too well.
Well,
I
I've
mean,
been
Were we
having
the
working in
assholes?
having working in like retail, and having to do that stuff. I understand it. So like if
Yeah.
if I'm trying to give someone the spiel about the rewards card at GameStop, and they like very clearly like, no, don't want it. I'm gonna get a little salty, but I won't care. So the dude who just like didn't talk to you definitely got way too salty over it.
Yeah. And like, well, I was the third one, and I was like, no thanks. I already heard it when you were talking to these guys. And then I think Sam's guy noticed me say that. Because Sam said he gave me a look or something. I wasn't even paying attention. But it was awkward. It was because like you don't have to. I heard it twice already. It's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry
just-
about it.
It just sucks that like
They have to do it.
yeah, like at GameStop we had to do it. We had to tell everybody about it, whether it was at the cash register or out on the floor. We had to talk about it. We had to push it because we always had to meet a quota every week. So they probably have to do like the same thing, and they have to get so many
Oh yeah,
rewards cards
sign-ups.
going.
Did you ever get talked about?
Yeah.
Like, not about. Did you ever get talked to? Like, hey, you're not reaching your quota.
Yeah.
Step it up.
Oh yeah, all the time. Pre-orders,
Yeah.
power-up rewards.
yeah, it's just like a company thing. It was a good thing that like my district manager was relatively chill, and if like if we had like a week that was not like super good, they'd be like, hey, just step it up and try harder, because the area that we were in was very shitty because there was like no business.
Yeah.
So he was like, I understand, but if whenever you can, just try to push for it.
Well, that's
So he was very chill
that's
about
good.
it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if I lived near there, maybe I would have gotten one, but like
Yeah.
we live an hour and a half away. So unfortunately, we're not going to get a Books a Million rewards membership.
No, I had one like 4 or 5 years ago. It was like a gift or something because it was like not like right when I started like collecting a fuck ton of comics, but when I started buying more and more and more. And my parents like for Christmas got me like a membership there, and I went there like twice after that. And I'm like, all right, I didn't get the money's worth that I didn't pay.
Darn. What a
Yeah.
ding dang shame.
It is what it is, but yeah.
yeah, that guy
I guess
should
it
quit.
is cool.
I don't know if it should be that extreme.
Yeah, he should
he's
quit
just
and then
in
off
show.
himself. All right, just kidding.
Okay, that's super extreme.
Just
That's great.
kidding.
We wanted to eat at Texas Roadhouse, but there's a 2.5 hour wait.
Yep. So where'd we end up eating, Hunter? You actually liked it more than us, I think.
No, I fucking didn't. We went to this Chinese buffet,
He doesn't like.
and it was
he
god
doesn't like
awful.
those people.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought it was good. Everything I had was fine.
The noodles.
Everything I
It
had was
wasn't like
really bad.
outstanding,
The
but it
noodles
was
were good.
it was a
That's-
Chinese buffet.
I kept going back for the noodles. Made it worth it.
Yeah.
And you
Everything else
contaminated
was
all the food.
trash. Yeah, yeah. 8 people
They
probably
had-
have COVID
They had gloves.
that went there.
They made us put on gloves. Well, they didn't make us put on gloves.
put 'em on
made
the
them
first
put on
time.
gloves.
I put them on
And
the
then-
first time. The second time, I don't think I used them
Yeah.
because I'm a savage. Trump 2022.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good trip. We listened to some anime music on the way home. We did like kind of like an anime opening quiz. So I kept asking Sam what show every song was from.
And I
He
got,
got like 2.
I got 2 out of 18. I'm a pretty dedicated fan, if you can't tell.
Yeah. He skips the openings and endings, so
And then forget about them.
Rip.
I don't know how you can just skip openings. I can understand endings, but
I fucking watch them for like the first 3 episodes. I enjoy them, and then I just stop. And it's like, okay, I'm over it. There's like 25 episodes to this series. Why would I keep doing it?
You don't want to jam out at every
sometimes
episode?
they change. Sometimes there's like
bro.
little visual differences.
Yeah,
Or like,
not worth it.
it's worth it.
Nah. Maybe for Attack on Titan, but... Or...
For JoJo's Bizarre
No,
Adventure, it's worth it.
Okay, true. There's that, but I don't give a fuck about JoJo. And
Wow.
Get fucking shit on, kid. Jujutsu Kaisen. That one changes, right? Like slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you think it was worth it, huh? You think it
Plus
was
they're
worth it?
bops.
Fucking-
It's a bop.
It is a bop, but I listened to it probably fucking 10 times. I think that's good enough.
No.
No? Not good enough?
No. Bop. Bop.
Fuck you. I'm in it for the show. I'm in it for the plot.
The opening is part of the show, part of the
No.
plot.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope, doesn't
Yes.
progress the plot at all. Fuck you.
Yes, it does.
Nope. The opening itself apparently is a plot that I don't give a fuck about.
You should watch all of the JoJo's
No.
ones, though. You have to. You actually have to.
No.
They do a lot of
Yes.
like cool shit.
Oh,
The openings are too
I won't
fucking
even
good.
notice. I won't even notice the difference.
You
That's a lie.
100%. It's a big difference.
Are you talking about when they add sound? Like,
No, I mean that's also cool,
yeah, I thought
but
that
like
was cool.
a
when you
bigger
showed me that.
difference.
The
Like
first,
one of them gets like 30 seconds longer because they add like shit to it that like corresponds with what's happening in the show. It's worth it. Fuck you. I used to not watch them, and then I'm a converted man.
Always.
Are you saying
I've
I am
always
just
watched
a
them.
boy?
You are.
I am just a boy.
That's one thing that I kind of hate. Well, Netflix always like automatically skips them, but like sometimes you just want to see it, you know?
No.
About like 90% of 90% of like all the episodes of Naruto that I've watched, I watched the opening.
You are disgusting.
When I watched Naruto, that was when I was in the skipping phase. So like I don't really
Not me.
recognize a lot of them.
You
I
skip
am
fucking
in it
30
for the
episodes
openings.
in a row. Like, skipping
We
is just
are
part of this shit.
fighting dreamers.
Listen.
It's
It's part of the experience, Sam.
So you're telling me...
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. All right. Well,
Sam's trying to min-max his anime watching experience, but it's just making it worse.
Sam's in the wrong, and he should be watching all the openings.
no.
Especially
Personal
JoJo's Bizarre
preference.
Adventure.
Fuck your personal preference. Just do it.
Oh, no.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
if it's all right if you listen
Hey.
to me telling you which ones you have to pay attention to.
Both of you, both
I
of you.
watch them so you don't have to.
Say
So
it.
would you both sit there for the entire... No. Would you sit there and not skip the opening the entire season of season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul?
Yes.
Season 2.
Yes, I did
Yeah.
it.
Why?
It's nice because
I don't
like,
skip openings.
you can like kind of half pay attention, so you can use it as a break to like check your phone or like
'Cause that opening is so bad. There's no way you sat there and watched
for
every...
Rude A.
Yeah, Rude A.
I don't even remember it from Rude
It's
A.
where
to be
he's just
honest.
fucking like... He's
I
like
s-
painted.
that was in my time where I skip it. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't
Well,
skip opening.
you would have skipped it. You would skip it now. You would skip it. Fuck
No.
you.
If I were to rewatch it, I would not skip the opening still.
That one's very skippable.
I probably wouldn't if I were to rewatch it.
Oh, it's so bad. All right, let's move on.
So Sam's been wanting to get a PS5.
Uh,
No luck.
yeah.
I brought it to his house, and Melanie played through Astro's Playroom 100% within 24 hours.
She fucking loves that game, and she said
I mean,
she'll
it's a
replay it
great game.
all if she
I wanna-
has to.
I want to complete it, but I just keep forgetting that it exists. But like, it's so nice. The fucking adaptive triggers, the HD rumble, the DualSense controller, baby.
Are you a sponsor?
Truly a next gen experience.
Dude, we're
Xbox
sponsored
Series
by
S,
Sony.
same thing.
Sony, send me
Series
one,
X
please.
is literally the same thing.
I'll review it. I will kiss your feet. I will
Yeah.
tell them
Send a-
everything's good. Even when it's not, I'll fucking lie. I don't give a fuck.
No fucking lie.
Send a PS5 to both of our boys, please.
Yes, please.
I was lucky enough to get one through Best Buy, but
That's the way to go. Fuck this Walmart shit.
yeah, I mean, pick up in stores probably the way to go.
You literally...
Target and Best Buy or
My experience trying to buy one is probably like a lot of you other fools, where you sit there on the page with the PS5 and you wait after you get a tweet from them, not from them, but like a fucking random Twitter that
Yeah.
helps say when they're in stock or whatever.
restock.
Yeah, and then you hope that when you get there in 0.3 seconds after seeing that tweet, that another wave happens because you missed the first wave. You already missed the first wave. Don't think you're getting it if you see that tweet, even if you're sitting there on the site already, because you'll miss it. Bots win. And when that second wave's happen, you might manage to get it into your cart. So what you want to do when you get it into your cart is not expect to get it still, because once you click on your card that's already saved onto the site, and then you know everything's already in the site. You click it all, you hit submit, like you confirm it. You're like you're racing, you're trying to get it. It'll still say out of stock. Fuck you.
In the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're clicking without even like double checking to make sure everything's right, you'll still miss out.
Yeah, it's true. I don't understand how people are that fast, faster than me, but
So you've been trying too?
I haven't tried in a couple months. But when I was trying, it was fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. It's still just as hard. I guarantee it's
I
still
believe it.
just as hard. Best Buy's probably so much better because you can actually stand a chance
Splines,
against the
man.
fucking other people instead of just like fucking bots buying
Yeah,
6 of them at a time.
Best Buy is the best because the way that they do it is they do it in waves. For every 10 minutes, they release like 1 or 2 per store, at least. So when I got mine, I managed to add it to my cart, but by the time I went to check out, it was like sold out. But I waited until the 10 minutes for the next drop, and it was already ready to go. So I just had to click confirm, and it worked. So that's how I got mine. As I was lucky, I had to do it in 2 steps for 2 different waves, but if it works, it works.
Definitely doing it
It
that
works,
way.
it works.
I really want to get Resident Evil 8 for the PS5. Hunter kind of pissed me off a little
Fuck you.
bit about that game. Only because he beat it the day he got it.
Yeah. It's a single player game. It's not going to be too long.
And like, I don't know why that upset me. I was like,
What, that I got home from work at like noon and just played it all day until like 1:30 a.m.
non-stop and beat it. Because like, what's the point? You spend $60 on a game and it's over before a day?
I'm still
Like,
playing it. I'm playing bonus modes and I'm replaying the story. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm having fun.
play it on the harder difficulties.
That's what I'm doing.
Plus, it's got mercenaries, which is sweet.
Do you like the game? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a solid like, I'd say like 8.5 out of 10.
Is it better than 7?
Yes.
A lot of people prefer 7 still.
Over 8?
Yeah.
Is there
I
like a
don't know.
lot of like werewolf vampire stuff, or is it like, are they like infected people?
It's like a mix between the both. There are like werewolves-esque, but they're not. They're like wolf people. They're not gonna like revert back to like their human form because they're technically like infected.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure how I'd feel about that being like more of a medieval kind of
Oh, it's so good.
vibe going for it instead of like a typical horror. But
Mhm.
and you said it reminds you a lot of Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah, they took a fuck ton of like inspirations from Resident Evil 4 and put it in 8. That's probably why it's like so much better than 7.
I might have to buy it because they have the merchant.
A fat fuck?
Yeah,
Which
the
is-
Duke. Yep.
It's a different guy, but they have a merchant.
Yeah, he plays
Your
a
boy Duke.
relatively more bigger role than what the merchant did in 4.
Yeah, the villain's scared of him.
Welcome.
He won't go. She won't go in the room with him. He is God.
Yeah, it's like a safe room.
He is God.
He's making a joke.
It's kind of like in like Resident Evil 2 remake when you go into a save room and Mr. X won't follow you in.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
was making a joke. You know what I mean? So
Your joke
Was-
wasn't funny. Fuck
Okay.
you.
Was 4 and 8 the only ones that had merchants?
you made it not funny, bitch.
No, 5 had one, but it wasn't like a physical merchant.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You could upgrade.
6 had one too.
Ugh.
Same the same way as
I'm
5
a
did.
bingus. I'm a fake fan.
I mean,
Just fucking stop
They
being
they
obsessed
didn't
with
have
JoJo.
physical merchants.
Go play
yeah,
some Resi.
they technically had a merchant, but he wasn't
You
there.
just upgraded your shit.
Yeah, upgraded. Yeah, it's pretty much just how it is. Or was.
I wonder how much different it'll be on the PS5 with the controller. Probably not that much.
Yeah, it'd
But
probably just be like
True
the
4K.
same. Yeah. It'll look fucking magnificent.
True 4K, baby.
Yee. Like when I play it on my computer, I play max settings that isn't 4K because I don't have like a 2080 or anything like that. I still have a GTX, not an RTX, so I can't get 4K.
Is your monitor's 4K, not 4K? Is
Mhm.
4K?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just not cool enough.
Yeah, I didn't upgrade my graphics card yet.
Just mine some cryptos.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to upgrade my graphics card and get like a 3070, but yeah, it's literally the same thing happened when I was trying to get my first graphics card.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
everything's scalped, everything's price is so fucking high up.
You got so
Literally,
unlucky.
yeah, both times I want to get a fucking graphics card, I had to wait.
Sam also paid a fuck ton for his.
850.
What? That's double than what I paid. I paid like 400 for mine.
Yeah, it was bad. But I had so
you got a
much money
1080.
back then, I didn't care.
You got a 1080 Ti though, right?
No, I got a 1080.
Just-
That's it.
Oh.
No Ti.
I have a 1070 Ti.
That's probably better than
Damn.
mine.
It's like, I think a little bit better than just the 1080.
I got lucky with mine. There's like no big crypto mining booms.
Yeah, you got it at the sweet time.
I got a, what was it, a 2060?
Yep.
Gaming Z whatever version. And what's funny is that I got like kind of a free upgrade through Newegg because they had 3 different versions of this graphics card listed. They had the 2060, the 2060Z, and then the 2060Z Gaming. Well, I bought the 2060Z. Turns out that doesn't exist. And it's actually, they just sent me the Z Gaming one, which was like 30 or 40 bucks more. So that's cool. I mean, really the only difference is you can throttle it farther, which I never do. So
Yeah, you don't even like really game on your computer either.
no, I still play on the consoles like as much as I can. It's just more comfy.
Such a beta.
Yes, for me it was like the
But it's
opposite. As soon as I
awesome
started
for
gaming on the,
streaming.
yeah, as soon as I like started, playing on my PC more than my consoles, I felt more comfortable on PC. So now when I go to consoles, everything just feels so stiff and so uncomfortable that I just can't do it.
Really, a controller's so comfy though.
I'd much rather use a keyboard and mouse.
Same, bro. That's how I cracked that armor in Warzone. Let's go.
I just love the sticks. You can't get DualSense controller level immersion with a keyboard and mouse.
To be fair, I don't care.
Can't get fucking aim assist either.
One time, I don't really notice that really that much for me. I guess I'm just that good.
Well, no,
but
it's
one
'cause
time it
you
was
use
really
so
bad
much. Like, it's
when we were playing the other day.
yeah. Just try playing with keyboard and mouse. You'll feel the difference. Won't hit any of your shots like
I
me.
should do that. I should do that. I just got to dial in on the correct sensitivity or DPI.
It's probably more than 2, which is what yours is set at.
I don't even know. But yeah, that's cool. We all built our own computers for varying budgets. I think Hunter and I's was about the same. Sam decided to pay $800 for a graphics card.
Yep. So my PC was
Yeah,
easily over $2,000, and it didn't need to be.
My
'cause he
PC
had
right now with
an
all my
Intel
upgrades is
CPU.
over 2,000.
I could probably
I
sell
mean-
this graphics card for like 1,000.
No, there's
I'm
definitely
kidding.
like better out there for.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Um,
Probably get
yeah, I have no
400
idea
for
how
it.
much mine would cost overall. I mean, are you including the microphone that I bought and like the monitors and
No.
just the computer itself?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 1,000.
I know I had
I think I spent like 600 or 700 before I got the GPU on just the computer itself.
Not bad.
Windows 10.
Neat.
Windows 10's like, let's add $100 for no reason. And then people are like, you don't actually have to pay that. And then I'm like, yeah, but those like codes that you can get online are very sketchy. And once they get used so many times, it'll just get rid of your like authentication and it can fuck stuff up. So
yeah.
Pay 100, make it yours.
I said, screw it. I was like, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna go with it.
So how was
it's
how was
fine.
building your PCs? Like, did you guys have issues, or did YouTube help
Not
you
really.
enough?
YouTube does help, but like I will use YouTube if I can't remember stuff. But since I built computers for like 3 years during school, it was kind of easy for me.
Votech.
Votech, baby. I know how to build your house.
What?
Build a
Thanks,
house.
Dad. All right.
Build a PC.
Yeah, when I was building my PC, something happened. I think I told you, Eddie, probably.
Yeah, you were asking us for help.
Well, no, I didn't. That was one of the things I didn't want to do, and I didn't do it. I didn't ask for help.
Oh, I think that was another time.
I did not.
Did you get an SSD later?
Well, my HDD didn't work. It just didn't work at all. Like nothing was going through to it, so I just fucking sent it back and got a new one. And then it worked fine. That was the only thing I think I was confused about, because I was like, am I not installing this HDD right? But it turned out it just was broken. It literally just wouldn't connect and work properly. So, but
Yeah.
so that's probably what you were thinking of. But when I was building it, I was downstairs and I was trying to do it the right way, like no fucking static. You have to like ground yourself to the box itself or something.
So you don't get shocked and
Yeah,
you
a
don't
bunch of
fuck up the
times.
computer.
Yeah, so I did that. And I made a mistake because my hands were full and I was so close to getting a part completely connected, and I was just not thinking at the moment. I was like, my mom was like passing me. So I was like, Mom, can you just I forget what I needed her to do. Like I just needed her
Was
to
it
like
RAM?
No, I needed her to hold the piece in, like just hold it in place because I didn't have enough hands. So I could grab the screw or something, because I didn't. I don't know. I guess I didn't have the screw
Maybe
ready.
you're putting on your cooler or something.
Yeah, it was probably the cooler, but I told her to just reach in, hold it there, but she wasn't grounded to it, and she had fucking socks on walking through the house, and I wasn't thinking.
No.
I wasn't thinking, and she fucking put her hand in there, and I see the biggest fucking spark, like just huge spark, lit up the inside for a millisecond. I was like, oh no! Like I instantly was like, it's over. I fucked up. It's all broken now. All of it's broken. It has to be, because like the exact thing I was trying so hard to prevent, I forgot about it for 2 seconds, and she fucking touched it. I made her feel so bad. I didn't even like. I didn't.
On purpose?
No, I wasn't mad at her at all. But I was
this is your fault.
No,
you broke
I
it.
was mad at myself, and she thought I wasn't saying no, it's not you. I wasn't saying that enough, I guess. So she was like, I'm sorry, God, like I didn't know, and I was like, no, it's not your fucking fault. But I turned it on, and it ended up being fine. But there's like I had to finish building it. Like I still had like 3 or 4 pieces I still had to put on it. So I was just like, I'm probably doing this for nothing, because it's probably all fucked, because I fucking shocked it. But
Sweet.
I got lucky. But that was my one oopsie when I was building mine.
Yeah, I'd say that the only problem I had was when I was putting in my GPU, and it's just because I'm an idiot. I was wondering why it just wasn't working. It was plugged in and everything. Well, I guess I just didn't have it plugged into the power supply all the way, so it just wasn't getting power. So that was for like a day. I was like trying to figure this out, and I didn't plug it in enough. Oops, but now it's fine.
Yeah, the wiring
happens.
can confuse you if you get it all set up and then something just doesn't work. Then you have to go through everything. And you're just like, which one isn't working properly?
I was fucking around with the BIOS for like 2 hours.
That's the worst. That BIOS screen is so fucking annoying, especially when your HDD doesn't work and you're trying to figure out why. And you're wondering if it's the PC or the piece itself, and you're just like about to give up on life.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've always hated BIOS. I can get through it relatively fast if I know exactly like what I gotta do. Like if it's for like hard drives, it's relatively easy. But if I had to do anything else with it, I'm definitely lost.
Yeah, like I was trying to change like the visual graphics from the
Yeah.
integrated graphics on the CPU to the GPU, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
This is making me want to build a new one so bad.
Oh, I've been wanting to build a whole new one for fucking years now. Like as soon as I
I'm
finished
good.
the computer I have now, I wanted to build another one. But I'm like, I don't have fucking like $1,500 to just drop.
I want my next one to be built really, like I want to get the pieces for it like casually, like over the course of like a year. Just get it, like just slowly get everything, and then because but you can't do it all at once, not when you fucking have bills and shit. You can't do it. Luckily I was living with my parents when I built this PC, so I could just fucking waste $2,000.
I mean, when I built mine, I didn't have a GPU for a year, so
True.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I didn't have a
I couldn't
GPU
stand
for
it.
like
I
months.
couldn't stand not having a GPU when I first had mine. I was like, oh, I already have games. I need to play them. I need to. And it wouldn't.
well, also
Obviously.
your Intel chip doesn't really have the best integrated graphics.
No, yours did, though, right?
It was decent. I could play in like medium high.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
for
fucking
a lot of
good
stuff.
for not having one, for not having a GPU.
If I
Yeah,
wanted to
'cause-
stream, it would fuck up
No,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when I was building mine, it was the same time as when the last like graphics card fucking spiked shit is happening. So my friend Ben told me to get this CPU which had like enhanced integrated graphics. I forget the exact chipset, but
And it was an AMD.
yeah, AMD is what you got. Intel's fucking trash.
Yeah, sorry, Sam.
No,
I'm
I
not sorry.
I wanna-
Intel's really bad.
I want to switch. No, I want to switch. The next PC I make,
AMD's
I want it to
cheaper
be.
too.
I want it to be the other fucking side. You know, I want to switch to the dark side.
AMD.
Yeah.
That's not the dark side. That's the light side.
Hmm.
It's the dark side that's better.
I mean, if we're going by story wise, the light side that's better.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Nope.
The dark side has cookies.
yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
no. How's cookies? I like cookies. I like cookies. Dark side, please.
If I were to, I definitely wouldn't build a whole new PC yet. But if I were to make an upgrade, it would either be the CPU or the motherboard.
It'd be a good idea to honestly just do both, like at the same time.
The
You're right.
motherboard, I feel like,
Because
is
I'd have to-
such a fucking hassle to change.
It's a bitch to replace. It's annoying.
It's just
Yeah.
the fucking. It is
And like
the
the CPU's not much easier,
Well, the
but
CPU, I guess, is the hard.
CPU's
because it's got the cooler you gotta fuck around with, and
yeah,
and that coolant that you
Thermal
like
paste.
put on the fucking
thermal paste.
yeah thermal paste that you put on the fucking CPU.
you gotta make sure you do it right.
Oh, it's so annoying.
You can't put
It's like
on
a-
too little, and you can't put on too
Yeah,
much.
it's literally like a fucking surgery. Gotta take it off, put a new one in. It's like replacing a pancreas. You guys ever change one of those? God, being a surgeon's hard.
No, none of us have.
Being a surgeon's
Yeah.
so hard, let me tell you.
You are not a surgeon.
I am.
That's a good point,
You're
though.
not.
That's what I do for a
I've seen
living.
the things that you work on. You are not a
I am
surgeon.
a surgeon,
that-
trauma surgeon.
The thing
What's
that
up?
sucks about my my motherboard is that, well, I mean, you're right, because literally everything plugs into it. But my motherboard that I got was like a small one. It was
Yeah, mine's
cheaper,
small too.
but it was a small one. So like when I plugged in my GPU, it literally covers all of my PCI, like all of the other PCIs in like the Express. So like if I wanted to get that Elgato that plugs right into your motherboard, can't. There's no room. If I wanted to get like a Wi-Fi adapter, can't. There's no room.
Yeah, mine doesn't
So-
have much space either. Hunter, I have a
Literally,
question.
it's all covered by the
What up?
GPU.
I have a question about you know PCs. You were in PC school for Votech, so maybe you know.
Maybe.
If I like, let's say that I wanna upgrade my graphics card, and I get like a $400 one that's better than this fucking 1080.
Okay.
Let's say I don't take the 1080 out, and I put the new one in Yeah, like I just install both. Like, do they both work together to make an even better experience, or is only one like I don't understand the point of putting two graphics cards in your
It
PC. What does that do? Does it actually make it better?
dual graphics cards is something that I'm not too familiar with
Fuck.
because it's definitely a weird situation. It can be used together, and it's mainly for like rendering, like videos, models, everything like that, for like the really high end shit.
Yeah.
And since I'm not experienced with that, I couldn't really tell you exactly how it works.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I would imagine
It's a little finicky.
if they were both in use, it would mainly probably be for like RAM resources and like
So it'd be like buying two more sets, like two more RAM sticks, almost.
well, it's different kind of RAM, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do need more RAM.
Oh, so do I. I only have 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I would love to make it. Well, I think I can.
It's getting
hold-
cheaper.
Yeah, I
See,
can
like-
hold 4, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
4 sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Yeah.
I want that.
Depending on the
Buy right now.
Depending on the price, though, if you're gonna get two more 8s to plug in, look at how much two 16s are, because I think running dual channel RAM is better than quad channel RAM, as far as I know.
What if you get?
Or I'm just talking out of my ass.
Well, what if you get 4 16s?
I mean,
You're
yeah,
living the
that works
high
too.
life then, baby.
Because I think mine are 16s.
You can load anything.
probably not.
They're not. Hold on. How do I get to
If
my?
it equals-
How do I get to my settings? Hold on. I'm gonna look.
I feel like you have 16 like we do. Just 16 total.
I was gonna say I have 2 8s. I
Actually,
can only have 2 sticks of RAM.
I'll just look at my fucking
too.
PC list.
Yeah, for some reason, my motherboard's so small that I can only have one GPU in, but I can have 2 or 4 RAM.
Yeah, I
which
can
is
only
great.
have 2 sticks of RAM for some reason. I don't know why I bought it, but it's my next fucking purchase.
They don't
Maybe
even make
so
my motherboard anymore.
that's okay.
PC part picker. Oh fuck! I need to log
The
in.
god of all websites.
Yeah.
Strong helper.
Picker.
Strongly recommend.
Yeah, if you're getting into building a PC, that's a very good website to get into because it has all of the main components listed and it lets you know if there's any compatibility issues. And it only, I think when you search, it only shows you things that are typically compatible. So you're not,
for
there's like,
PC
it takes out a lot of the
Picker-
guessing game.
For PC Park Picker, you can pick anything, but it'll tell you if it's compatible
Oh,
with what
okay.
you have on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But
like,
yeah, it's
if,
sweet. And they also compare prices from like different websites. It's awesome.
Yep. it'll also tell you like the exact voltage as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I might. My power supply voltage is not great. It's gold, but it's only 550.
Yours is 550.
I'm not even using that all up though.
Mine is 650 bronze. Is that good?
I'd rather have 550 gold than 650 bronze.
I think mine was fucking bad. The power supply though is a gift, so I didn't get to really pick it. So
Oh.
yeah, my dad started my PC building because for Christmas he got me the case and the water cooling and the power supply, and then I finished it.
That's sweet.
So that was cool.
What's cool about PC parts is that you can resell them like you were thinking. Maybe not your graphics card isn't going to be the best.
No,
But like I
sell
could
it for,
probably sell my GPU or my CPU for like 100 or so. And that would help me get an upgrade like the one that Hunter has, which is like 320 something.
I'd have to check. Which I can.
By the way,
like,
I do have 2 8s. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I was gonna say, if you really wanted to check, you can go into your PC settings and such, and go down to the About tab, and it'll tell you.
Yeah. What's crazy is that the Alienware computer that Sam bought in, was it 2014?
Yeah, it was 2014, 2015, something like that.
Didn't have a GPU. Had an Intel CPU.
It was it was a game. It was
4
advertised
gigabytes of RAM.
advertised as a fucking gaming computer. So bad. Never get Alienware. I hate it.
Spent $1,000 on it too.
My parents use it now as their home computer, and it runs okay for videos. Like, that's it. That's all you can, like, just if you want a good computer, like a good normal computer that isn't for gaming, get a fucking Alienware, I guess. I'm sure they've upgraded, because I've seen a couple of their newer PCs and they look like they can handle their shit a little better, but the one I got,
the market's getting a little bit more serious.
So bad.
From what I've heard pre-built, as far as pre-builts go, I think Omen is doing a decent job for a lot of those. I don't know what brand that is, like the Best Buy brand or something. For pre-builts, if you're not confident with building it yourself, and like the price difference isn't even that big of a difference.
No. As of like recent years, pre-builts have been getting better and more worth it, but
so maybe
still,
I'm just
like, building your own is
I
better.
might just be a boomer then, because I mean, maybe Alienware came around, but that $950 PC I bought from them back in like 2015, dude, had trouble playing the most basic games. Like, it was just a bad time, I guess. But I haven't really looked into them since then.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm sure they
Alien.
It might have had
Alienware
8 gigs of RAM.
I think probably could have, but like Alienware is pretty much just like Razer. You're just paying for name.
That's all I paid
And
for.
it's not
I
even
completely
like
agree. Completely agree. Just
Yep.
their name and the way the PC looked.
it looked cool.
Yeah, like it lit up. It had the Alienware face, like the emblem, like on the front, and it was like, I don't know. You're just paying for that. That's all you're paying for. It
could
looks kind
spin.
of cool. Wow.
The emblem could spin depending on what orientation you had the computer.
Yeah, and you could change the light on it. Wow. You can change the light on it. I can change fucking 6 different lights in my PC now. What's up? Can make
It
it
only
look like a
costs
rainbow.
twice the price.
Twice the price, but worth it. I can't do ray tracing, which kind of sucks. Kind of not with the times with it, but it's still.
Yeah.
It handles games fine. Like it.
I'm glad I have a GPU that's ray tracing compatible, and I don't use it.
You should try turning it on
It makes-
on Warzone. See if it's good.
It makes Arc look really cool.
Ark's a bad game. Don't play it.
Ark is a very bad game.
Fuck that game. Rust is 10 times better. If you want to waste your life on a game and hate
I'm
yourself,
so glad you're
play
not
Rust.
playing that anymore.
yeah, I'm over it. It was fun while
Well,
it lasted.
now you're trapped
Hold
in
on.
another thing.
Can we
though.
talk? Hold on. I want to talk about this, actually. I want to talk about my Rust experience, especially with Hunter here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we got to a point on that game where we were so alpha that I wasn't having fun, and it was just a bad experience. Let me explain. So at first, we were having trouble. Like we were having trouble like anyone else would. We got into a server. We liked the server. So we were trying really hard to build up on it, trying to, through the wipes, like we'd get wiped, the blueprints wouldn't wipe, so we would have a better chance. We were really fucking trying to get up there and like just be a really good tribe that is hard to fuck with or whatever, as you do. And
Yeah.
so we're doing this and we are getting fucked with constantly. We're getting raided. We're getting the fucking usual. Like we're going through the ringer, and finally, and it's the same people, by the way, like constant, like the server usually has like these people that always go back to it. We know everybody on the server, and we know who's a fucking asshole. We know who's not. And the server's also dying, by the way, but we get to a point over the course of like a month and a half. I have so many hours on this game that where we're actually on top. We feel like we can take on anybody. And there's another fucking tribe that's also really good. They have about the same amount of shit that they have. Wait, what? I don't know. I fucking went autistic there. But we're basically at the same level, and this is the wipe. We're talking. We're like, okay, this is it. We're going to get a great base going. We're going to fuck with them. We're going to actually push back. We're going to bite back this time. And we're going to try and wipe them. And it's going to be great. We're going to be on top. And we did it. We did it. We just did it. And we made them mad. We made them, in the way they were typing in chat, like they would just spam the chat with like, wow, just take everything. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is your game now. Wow. Wow, you guys are so good. Wow, just destroy
like
everybody else's shit.
me.
Wow. Do you guys feel good about yourself? Wow, you just like it drained me. That exchange drained me because I just felt bad. I just felt bad. I was like, why are you taking it so hard? You guys have been fucking us for 2 wipes, and we finally felt comfortable and more familiar with the game to where we can just, come back at you a little bit. And we destroyed a couple of their bases, and they're just crying. They're basically crying about it. They're so angry, and I'm sitting there looking at my chest with like 300 fucking C4 in it, and I'm just like, let's quit.
What have I done?
Let's just quit. Like, let's just stop playing. I'm over it. Like, they're so angry about it. I feel like I'm actually hurting somebody's feelings. Like, I don't even enjoy.
You lived long enough to become the villain.
I'm not. That's what it felt like, and I was like, I don't want to be the villain per se. But I wanted to hit him back and feel like, oh, you got us. Like, fuck. Now we have to like really work. No, they just fucking. They were actual babies about it. I felt like a piece of shit. Like, they made me feel bad. Verbally, like with they typed away. They were like, you just want to ruin everything. You guys are toxic. Like, it's like, dude, I thought that's what the game was. We came back. We did. No. And
that is the game.
It is the game. And we took the beating. We got up to the top over like 2 months, and we fucking hit them back, and the server died. The server died. They were all that's left. We wiped them, and then I felt bad for it. So I was like, I'm done. Rust is over. My Rust experience is over.
Damn.
That didn't feel good. Like, I was just we made people quit, and I feel like I affected their lives mentally. Like, why? It's a game.
You ruined the game for them.
It's a game. And
yeah, some people just take it a little bit too hard.
I might have gotten just a really bad experience off that, but that was the worst power trip I've ever been on.
No, I love the little power trips when it comes to Rust. I love being super fucking OP in that game and just running shit.
Yeah, like, I feel like there are times where it could be fun. Like, okay, we're gonna get you back. Like, the people are actually okay about it. They're obviously not like happy about it, but they're not gonna give up and just quit and just tell us we're pieces of shit and actual trash. Like, what they said, they called us. It's like, why do you have to go around terrorizing the server? It's like, what?
Once you get to a certain point in Rust when you're like roaming with like AKs, that's just what you do now.
Exactly. And it's like, that's where we got, and now no one likes us. And then we quit, it's like, all right, that's it. That's the experience.
Yeah, once you're done like farming up everything you need and researching everything that you want to research, the only thing you really can do is just running around with AKs and either raiding or just PvP. That's like about it. That's end game when it comes to Rust.
It really is, and that's where we got. And I guess the server wasn't a good choice or something, because we joined with a bunch of babies that can't take the same thing they were giving.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it ruined it.
Sounds
for me.
like
But yeah, that's my Rust
like a them
experience.
problem.
I really wanted to get that out. Sorry about that. Little sharp left turn there from PC building. But yeah, that's all.
Hunter, have you ever gotten to that point?
He
What,
100%
like-
has.
Sam
Yeah.
had his whole group that played every day as much as they could.
Yeah, we really tried to grind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the Rust grind is what I fucking crave.
And
I love playing Rust and grinding. It's just like my favorite thing to do for when it comes to like PC games.
Yeah, it is fun, but it's also like exhausting to everybody around you. So I also can't do it because of that anymore. And it's also just hard to do with a fucking job because then all your free time, which isn't that much, is dedicated to the fucking server you're on, and it's like, is this really what you want?
Yeah.
And it's
When I really went hard in Rust, I was unemployed for a while, so I could spend literally days in a row just playing
yeah,
it.
and I see that being way better. Like that is way
Yeah.
better. Like
That is when you actually like play those kind of games. This is when you know you have like all this time to sink into it.
yeah.
But if you're playing for a couple hours after work, you're not gonna have a good time because then you go to work for 8 to fucking 9 hours, and then you come back and you're rated, and you're like, oh, I barely had anything. Now I don't want to play.
Yeah. But when you know you can get on constantly and you can defend your shit, it's like it is a better experience. But yeah, not
Yeah, and like when you're like in a group and you're not on, but they are, and they message you and they're like, oh, we're getting raided, hop on, and you can just easily hop on and defend.
yeah.
It makes it a better experience. Whereas like if you're fucking 3 hours into work and someone messaged you and be like, hey, we're getting raided, be like, oh well, I can't do anything for fucking 6 more hours, so
They got it.
Sucks to
Yep,
suck.
They got it.
Yep.
It's all theirs. Yeah. I don't know. Those games are fun, but I guess my experience was just bad because the little fucking babies that we ended up we really uncovered their toxic side through sheer force.
That's just the entirety of us is just toxic player base.
Talks.
And then now it's coming to console, which will fucking suck.
Yeah, I don't even care. Not buying it.
I don't know. No. Like, fucking... You need, like, a minimum of, like, 14 gigabytes of RAM to even, like, enjoy Rust on PC. So I don't even know how the fuck console players are gonna fucking do that shit.
Yeah, how they're gonna have to play on the new console. Like,
Yeah.
how it's not even gonna be able to run on a fucking Xbox One or whatever.
Yeah. I don't even want to, like, know, like, the console controls for Rust.
It's gonna be awful.
Because it's so... Yeah, it's so, like, PC friendly, and you can bind literally anything to whatever the fuck you want. So how the fuck are you gonna do that with a controller that has, like, fucking 14
It's gonna
buttons?
be so simplified, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
so disgusting to look at.
Yeah, I'll watch a video on it, and, like, that's the most I'll do.
Exactly. If I'm unemployed again, I'll probably go back to it. But if probably not. Probably just gonna put that fucking game to rest for myself.
Well, you
Yeah.
got your 300 hours out of it. so-
400. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I became alpha. That's all. That's all that matters.
You reached the top.
Reached the top.
You
didn't
beat
like
Rust.
It. Didn't like it.
You beat Rust.
Pretty much. So I can just
Yep, that's
say
it.
that and just forget about it now. And Arc, again, trash. It's too much. Too much. You need to be unemployed and still have more time. You shouldn't sleep. You should always be awake. Never take a 10-minute break. You will get raided immediately with a fucking dragon or some shit. I don't know. Rust is, if you're going to waste your life, play Rust. It's way better.
Yeah. We already talked about the Rust and Arc things on the podcast, and
Yeah.
yeah, Arc just sucks.
Make this...
It had potential. Arc 2.
Oh...
Oh, yes, with Vin Diesel.
Oh,
Arc 2
The
feels
pain.
like Overwatch 2.
Yeah, so fucking unnecessary.
so unnecessary.
When they could just be improving the first game. They're like, no, let's just
I
make another.
really want to get Overwatch 2 for PS5. For PS5.
I'll probably
Eddie's
get it.
going to get it too. We're going to play together. Probably
It could-
Eddie and Melanie
It
more.
sucks. As far as I know, your skins can transfer over, but like I had regular Overwatch on the Xbox. So I don't know how that... I mean, I might be able to like link my account or something, but
Yeah, your Blizzard will probably do it or something.
Yeah, they'll
'Cause, like, I
probably
have
do
a
like
ton of
something
shit.
like they did with like Call of Duty, where you can make like your own like Activision account and then link everything together, so you just keep everything.
hope so. Well, Blizzard's with Activision now. Or Activision's with
Yeah, they-
Blizzard.
Yeah,
Activision owns Blizzard.
Oh, okay.
they took that shit.
Yeah,
So they might do something like that. Did you hear about
Yeah.
Jeff? Jeff Kaplan stepping down from Overwatch?
Yeah, I did.
Why? Because he hates that they made a second one? Why?
Because I don't know, he just hasn't done shit.
Nice.
I thought it was for like creative differences or something.
Yeah, maybe.
That's usually the case when people step down.
It happens. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. I am going to miss him explaining the Overwatch updates. You see, with Roadhog, some players were complaining that after his hook, his first shot was too powerful.
And it was.
So
it was. I was so good with Roadhog in the beginning because of that.
Yeah.
I only used him.
Instead, they made it less powerful, but he can shoot faster and has more ammo. So it didn't make a difference. Plus, you can melee right after shooting, so you can still one-shot the squishies.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You just have to melee after you shoot.
I'm going to tell Melanie that. I bet she'll appreciate that advice.
Yeah.
I don't
I can't
think
even
she
remember the
knows.
last time I played Overwatch. I think the last time I played Overwatch
miss
was like
it.
when I first built my computer.
I miss playing Overwatch.
I don't.
It's
The
fun.
game's fun. I do like it a lot.
I always
Little
remember
toxic.
playing like 3. I remember playing like 3 or 4 games and then just not wanting to play anymore.
Yeah,
and then,
play
like,
with
play,
like,
friends.
the week
Dude,
after.
if
I
we
did play with friends.
If we could get like a full squad, that'd be so much fun.
Oh my god, I would rape. I would rape with not Roadhog, Junkrat. Junkrat's my shit.
I like Bunkrat.
Junkrat, Melanie could be Roadhog, you could be Mercy.
You'd be
Who would
best
you be?
friends.
Who would you be? Huh?
Me.
No. Hunter. Who would you be? Huh?
I don't fucking.
Who would you be? Who'd you mean?
Who'd you be?
You gotta come on. We're in a nice Overwatch conversation. Put your fucking 2 cents in.
I don't fucking like Overwatch. I'll be fucking Call of Duty, man. Soldier 76.
Soldier 76.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
You can put on your aimbot.
Exactly. Fucking Overwatch easy mode.
I like that. Okay,
His ultimate's an aimbot.
Yeah, I remember.
it's pretty good.
Gives him headshots. Yeah. I mean, I like playing like so many characters in that game. So I can be whatever you want me to be, baby.
Yeah, for me, it's I'm not like the
Eddie's
biggest
Tinder
fan of like
profile
hero
is-
shooters.
I was in Diamond.
Oh.
Yeah, because of Jacob
then-
holding you.
Because I was playing with Jacob, and then I played with my ex. Now I'm in gold. Because we just couldn't win.
Big yikes.
Yeah. It's fine, though. I don't really care that much. It does stink, though, because I was, like, getting close to Masters. But slow crawl down from Diamond.
Ugh.
Wee.
What are we
Yeah,
talking about
Jeff's like, Jeff Kaplan, he's like, we're going to change how the competitive placements work, where before, if you won a lot of games, you would place much higher, or if you lost a lot of games, you would place much lower. Now, we're just going to place you right where you ended up at anyways. It's like, okay, then why do we have to do the placement matches?
Yeah, I can tell you. I'm not like the biggest competitive like shooter person. I'll play Call of Duty, but never like competitively. It's only if I want to have fun. And even then, it's Call of
Are you
Duty.
sure you don't want
I
to
think-
win some money in some Z League tournaments?
I'm pretty
All
sure.
right, good.
We've been playing a lot of those lately.
Yeah, wasting my
We've been winning a lot of
entire-
those.
Wasting my entire COVID time on it.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, those fucking Z League tournaments eat up your day. We played 2 of them yesterday, and then I was like, oh, it's 7 p.m.
Yep,
My day's over.
that's how it feels.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. Especially when you do 3 of them. It's 10:30 before you know it.
Stinks, but we did win
Yeah, we did win. It feels good to
a
win.
free tournament.
Yeah, I used to be like all about just like multiplayer shooters and such for like the longest time, but now all I do is play single player games.
It's probably
Yeah,
the-
well, Baba Booey.
it's probably a good route to go, honestly.
Yeah, like as of late, it's just been Resident Evil and fucking JRPGs.
Near Replicant.
Yeah, I'm fucking loving Near Replicant.
Did you beat that
No.
yet?
No, that's gonna take me like fucking 40 plus hours.
Really?
I'm only like 8 hours
You
in.
have to beat it like 4 times.
Exactly. That's what's gonna take me like 40 some hours.
4
Fuck, it
times.
might even take me more. Take me fucking double that.
Sam, did you beat Automata?
No.
Damn.
I just don't know how to play it. 'Cause I have it on. My problem with that that game, that port, that stinky port
Steam.
on
The
Steam.
Steam port?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you can play it. It's just you need to download fucking mods to get it to look right and to get it to full screen.
When was the last time that you played it? Because they just put out an update for it.
Months ago.
Yeah.
Is it better?
This was like last month or something, apparently. Because now it has like good reviews.
Well, if it can go full screen, that'd be cool. That's really all I want. And also, I had to download a mod to, and it's not even really for the game. It's set up so that if my mouse doesn't move for more than 2 seconds, it disappears because the mouse would just be in the middle of the screen at all times when I was playing. So that'd be cool if they fix that.
Yeah, looking at the reviews, they say that they fixed a bunch of shit.
That's awesome. I might actually open it up then. Have something to
You're
fucking
gonna open it up and forgot that you put on the nude mod.
Dude, that's on Code Vein. Let me tell you, that mod's pretty good.
That's all good.
Pretty good. You can download some jiggle physics too.
Sam,
nice.
the day after he bought Resident Evil 2,
Yeah.
sent me a picture of Claire naked.
and then
Dude.
and then I sent you a picture of Leon with an erect penis.
Gee. I don't understand
It's
what
so
it's.
stupid it ruins the game.
I don't understand why like the Resident Evil community is so fucking horny.
It's so
And
funny.
fast with that, too.
I know.
Mr. X.
Dude, Mr. X with an erect penis. Oh man. So good. When he's chasing you, you really feel like you're about to lose your life.
You hear it flopping on the ground. With his footsteps.
God.
I have
That's too
I have a
funny.
mod on Resident Evil 2 where it just makes everybody naked. Literally everybody. So everyone you encounter is just naked.
What about Sherry?
Sherry? Oh, no.
Kid?
No, I don't think.
Thank
No.
God.
No,
I was gonna say that's all legit crime.
no. Sherry's the only one, but like Ada, when she comes into frame, she's just naked. And then the guy you meet in the beginning, that police officer, that's in
Marvin.
Yeah, he's just naked, fully erect. It's great. He's just like hurt, and he's just sitting there with an erect penis.
He pulls you out with his cock out.
Yeah.
That's
From
why all
under
his
the
blood's
door.
going.
Yeah, that's why he died.
Yeah.
Too much blood in the penis.
We gotta cut it off.
He suffocated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mods are cool sometimes.
that's great.
Yeah. There's always either nude mods or Thomas the Tank Engine mods. It's the
Skyrim.
two. Yeah, it's the two
Thomas
fucking.
Dude, Shrek though. Shrek. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple Shrek,
Shrek
mods
is
for
Mr. X.
Resident Evil games.
That's ridiculous. It looks so bad.
That is one thing
You
you'll
can change
always
his
get with
voice, too.
PC gaming.
Yep.
Hunter sent a picture yesterday of Resident Evil 8, and he switched to his handgun, and it was just the ray gun from Zombies.
Why? Why would you put that? Just the ray gun. Does it shoot like the ray gun? Does it one tap?
No, it's just a model
Alright.
swap.
How hard they actually went with that. Just like get the Wonder
No.
Waffle as the shotgun.
I'm sure someone will do it, but like someone already like swapped out the knife model with like a fly swatter, and just there's already like a video on like someone like chasing after Lady Domitrescu and just slapping her in the ass with it.
The fly swatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I think you can mod Skyrim VR.
That'd
Yeah,
be weird.
you can use a application called Nexus.
So that you could really have some good times with that, I'm sure.
Oh,
Also
yeah.
make yourself
It's Skyrim.
sick instantly because Skyrim VR is ported so badly.
It's ported badly, but good at the same time. Like it looks
Maybe it's
it
just
looks really good. It's just for some reason that's the only game that makes me so sick so fast.
Skyrim
that
VR
and
is
Minecraft.
it's a good like VR port to it. Like to an extent, it'll still make you sick. But one of Bethesda's like worst VR ports is fucking Fallout 4. That port is fucking
Doesn't make me sick
horrendous.
though.
It
But it's fun.
should make
It's
it sick.
fun to hold a minigun like it's nothing and just
Yeah.
blast everybody.
It's supposed to be heavy.
Yeah, no, you can hold it with one fucking hand. No big deal.
Yeah, when like VR games have like weight to it, kind of like Boneworks
Yeah.
has like a bunch of like weight to their stuff. It's so much more immersive.
Yeah, I'd rather play Pavlov or Boneworks or something like that than fucking Fallout. Which sucks because I
Yeah.
want a game like Fallout for VR, something you invest time in and grind and shit, and you actually like level up and collect shit and all that. I would love a game like that. Especially
Did you buy
like,
Half-Life?
you have one? What? What?
Did you buy Half-Life?
Half-Life? Is that... No, I didn't buy
Alex.
it, but is it good?
It's apparently amazing.
Because I don't... Can you even walk in that game? Or is it just the teleporting?
Yeah, you can walk.
Ooh.
Pretty much like the majority
You can
of
probably pick.
PC VR games, you can just walk.
You can probably pick.
I thought in the beginning, like, a lot of the games, you just teleport because of the nausea that comes with the game.
Yeah.
When VR
early.
first became like a huge thing, it was mainly just teleportation for nausea, but now it's the majority of them are just normal walking around.
I mean,
the
shit, I might get
technology's
it,
gotten better.
Yeah, like you can definitely switch between the two. It all depends on preference and how you feel.
The headset
Yeah.
technology's definitely improved on sickness too.
Yeah.
That Swords and Sorcery game for VR is fucking intense.
I always see clips on that, and I really want to try it out. There's mods for that too.
Can't
Star
we-
Wars.
Can't we, like, get in an
Yeah.
arena together and fight?
Don't know.
Probably.
If you can, I will fucking buy it.
We could
I'll
all
fucking kick
team
your
up.
ass.
Oh, that would be
Or
so
fight-
fun.
yeah,
Or we could just
Fight each other.
fight each other. I would
You're right.
love to fight you.
Ah.
It's so fun.
We still need to play that monkey tag game
Oh, yeah.
that's free. What else do I want to play? Pavlov has that Left 4 Dead map that I really want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to play some VR later? Like,
I'm down.
I'd have to set my stuff back up, but I mean, I'd be down.
yeah, I mean, mine's in my box, but it's pretty easy to.
Yeah, you just plug it in. And
No
then
tournaments today,
probably
boys.
get an update.
No tournaments.
Yeah, I told him to fuck off. So he's doing a bunch of solos by himself.
Yeah.
I need a day where I don't have to fucking win all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, play Warzone
I'll
for an hour
fucking-
and a half straight.
So I do want to win
Longer.
though. So let's play the free monkey game. I'll win. I'll beat you.
The
Is
monkey
it on
tag.
Steam?
Yeah. I think it's
What's it
literally
called?
just called monkey tag.
Let's get it. I'm downloading it right now.
You just move with your arms like a monkey. And there's proximity chat.
So, didn't you send me a fucking TikTok of everyone just going, just...
Yeah, chasing the one guy that was left. It's great.
Excuse you.
It's gotta be great.
I'm not finding it on Steam.
It's called something weird, isn't it?
It's called like monkey freeze tag or something. Infected
I just typed
tag.
in monkey. Didn't find
Monkey
anything.
VR.
I just typed in monkey and there was nothing when it comes to VR.
Monkey. It's called gorilla tag.
Damn it.
My
man.
bad. It's gorilla
Yeah,
tag.
Gorilla Tag, free to play. I guess I'll install it.
Sick.
It is free, so
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We gotta go play monkey tag.
yeah. I mean,
Just
honestly,
kidding. We don't have to wrap it up.
but we
Get into
will be
that
playing
podcast.
monkey tag soon.
What else are we gonna talk about? There's like nothing going on.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
Anyone have any porn preferences?
Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That was the end of this podcast. Number 7 we're on. Isn't that sweet?
7.
We're on number 7. The last one was over 2 hours, so this one's a little bit shorter. I mean, I think we've had ones that were even shorter than this, but it's fine. We have a good time.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll be on 10. And
Anniversary.
pretty soon we'll still not have them come out every week. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're trying. We're trying so hard.
Are we? Are we really?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.